Learning doesn't stop as you get older. That's why Lifelong Learning Niagara began researching new educational opportunities for seniors with the help of a grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation.
We're a nonprofit organization, so we didn't have any funds to work with. We are putting on programs, but basically just charging a minimum amount to get people to come out and pay for the hall rental and the speakers. But we needed a grant in order to really broaden out this project throughout Niagara. To do that, we needed to develop a website. We needed to hire a coordinator who would go around to the different community centers and talk about what we're doing and get them interested in our project. So the funding is really there to pay for that activity. So a lot of it is, wages for a coordinator. The website's already done. In some of the centers, they don't have internet, or they may not have the equipment, so that's going to fund that as well.
For those who don't know about Lifelong Learning Niagara, what exactly do you guys do?
Basically, we're providing educational programs for adults. We say 50 plus, mostly senior retirees who are what they call the third age. So the third age is when you already stopped working, you're retired, but you still want to be active, you still want to be learning, getting involved, connecting with other seniors, and joining other organizations. So this is a great opportunity to connect and learn at the same time.
What is the importance of this grant?
This grant is important because it'll enable people in their senior years to continue to receive education in a variety of ways. Very often there are barriers to people in their senior years. Some of them are distance, some of them no longer drive, some of them are economic barriers. To continue to be educated in one way or another doesn't mean formal education necessarily, but there are a lot of things happening in the world that they like to have access to. Seniors want to continue to be engaged. They have a lot to offer a community, and having an organization such as this take on this responsibility is going to be very valuable. Brock University is going to be providing some research. They're going to try to tap in to see what are the needs out there for seniors in the community in terms of the educational component and how can they best be met. And I think this is a good investment from the Ontario Trillium Foundation in this regard.
What research are you working on?
So for Lifelong Learning Niagara, essentially what we're working on right now is developing different types of learning models for senior adults in the region to be participating in. So we're looking at doing some things other than that face-to-face lecture idea. So some things we're considering doing are bringing in iPads, doing some hands-on learning. My experience is typically with younger students. I come from an education field, so kind of bringing in that hands-on idea that kids and younger people usually thrive on, and seeing if it works just as well with senior audiences. We want to see the different types of ways that we can engage adults in learning.
We're just starting on our research. We've identified 4 locations already in the Niagara region who want to participate in our educational programs, and we're going to bring some programs to their location. In some cases, we'll bring them in with video conferencing sessions, so they can live stream our programs, which starts actually next week. Next Wednesday, we start with our 6-week series, and we hope to involve some of the community centers with some of the programs.
How can people join?
We do have a membership. We sell membership $10 for a year. You become a member. You are invited to our social events that we put on. We have special recognition programs, and they get to participate in a lot of activities. Because we're a nonprofit corporation, they can come to our general meetings and get involved that way. So we're promoting membership because they support our organization.
The results of this research will be released in a report by the end of this October. In St. Catharines, reporting for The Source, I'm Brendan Sylvia.